Good day, everyone. I am Angelica, a freshman student from Mindanao State University Buog campus, and I am from Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Sciences. So for today, I'm going to deliver a speech which is all about the advantages of staying at home during this pandemic. The year 2020 became a worst nightmare that currently experiencing the entire world. And it wasn't supposed to be like this, in which it affects our everyday lives. We all can agree. But as COVID-19 continues its rapid spread around the world, many governments are still imposing lockdowns and closing its borders. Philippines is one of the topmost countries that severely hit by the COVID-19 crisis. As many people struggle to earn a living, the easing of lockdown restrictions has brought some relief. Those who were stranded have found their way back home. To control the spread of the virus, staying at home is advisable and are being enforced across the nations, especially for people who are sick and elderly. To be added, our planet Earth has been healing since the lockdown resulted in a reduction in carbon emissions. The air has become cleaner, giving us the best view of nature that were once hidden by the harm blanket of pollution. By means of this, it already shows one of the advantages why people should stay at their homes for the meantime. As we are in the middle of battling against this pandemic, it's important to be optimistic, and that means taking stock of the pandemic and thinking about the positive benefits that has brought to our lives. According to Block, the stay-at-home order allowed us to spend more time to make bond with our family and loved ones. It gave us the ability to reconnect with nature as well as finding their ways to have our own space. Black added that it's important to be optimistic as it is the lens through which we can see the world. At this critical time, it is essential that everyone just stay at home. Staying at home is necessary to flatten the curve and help hospitals avoid a patient surge at all once. But with so many out of work, students all over the world face online studying at its grace, and others turning their homes in their temporary workplaces. Our days now is very difficult. However, this is not the time to let depression and laziness overwhelm us, and don't let us these changes affect our overall health. Furthermore, a number of people are beginning to realize that staying at home during the coronavirus pandemic. It has a number of pluses, and finally, doing some things often put aside in our busy lives can be satisfying and rewarding. In line with this, the curbing of health risks is among the significant advantages of lockdown and social distancing measures. Although this restriction seems to test the patient's levels, yet it has given many people pleasures of life, and we had been deprived it earlier. However, in the advantages of staying at home, it leads to some benefits in order for us doing routines will be more productive. For some people, restrictions of movement could be a reason for missing out on gym sessions, leading to an increase in body weight. However, if you manage your time, you can focus on your fitness. Homework and activities like Zumba and yoga are gaining popularity during this time. Burning calories from the comfort of your home can be enjoyable and save from the health risks. Hectic work life that involved long hours of commute to office had left no time for personal life. Staying at our homes has given us more time for our family. During this pandemic, schools closed and many young couples working from home. The current scenario has brought families closer than before. It is one of the noticeable advantages of staying at home. On the other hand, staying at home can be frustrating because you always have to obey rules. Our parents will control us the most of the time, but this can prevent us from being lazy and wasting time doing things that are unproductive. The emotional aspect is also a plus because we would definitely feel better at home. There is nothing like a family. They can support when we need them and cheer us up. Another point, we have almost everything we need at home. Consequently, we can have more free time to spend with our family and cherish every moments and memories. The third one is the improvement in sleep hygiene. Sound sleep is essential for boosting our immunity, thus helping our body fight deadly viruses. Earlier, sleep was the thing we focus on in our effort to meet other priorities in life. Waking early and rushing to schools and offices had become a regular feature of our daily routine and schedules. As people are staying at home and bound to work from their homes, they are now able to get sufficient sleep. The outbreak of COVID-19 and the lockdown measures have taught us the importance of hygiene and disciplined lifestyle. It has shown us the simple way of living and has brought us back attention to healthy practices like washing hands for the sake of the good health. Being confined to homes also implies no visits to restaurants, which is a blessing in disguise at this moment. This time can be best utilized relishing home cooked foods, and staying at home has highlighted the need for healthy eating, which will be energized about our body's immune system as well. Furthermore, the lockdown has brought our focus on health and healthcare at home. The food that we eat compels us to think about the nutritional value it has. The crisis has also highlighted the need to be financially prepared when a medical emergency strikes unexpectedly. Many people are now realizing the importance of buying the health insurance policy, which is a safety net that keeps a family worry-free. Health is precious. Make the most of your time indoors, securing our own health. Not everyone is able to strictly observe the stay-at-home rules that public officials have suggested. Doctors, nurses, nursing home workers, and health aides are in the front lines of the fight against COVID-19. The kind of work that they do means they need to interact with other people outside their homes, which puts them at higher risk of infection. These are the people we are protecting by staying at homes and out of the public during the COVID-19 crisis. With this background, one could imagine that the appeal to stay at home, apart from the apparent problems embedded in transforming it to a place of work, would resonate live a romantic invitation into an existence rich with valuable pulvery, whether alone or with family. By staying at home during this period of isolation, you are not only protecting others, you are protecting yourself. This way, you are not exposed to others who may be curious outside of the home. Staying at home is your greatest dedication and sacrifice. Every day that we practice social distancing during this pandemic, you're doing someone else, maybe hundreds or even thousands of someone else. It's an act of a great kindness. So if you can, stay at home. It is an easiest act of heroism that you'll ever do. So that's all. Thank you and God bless.